So we're back with a new color combination for the New Balance 9060, which if I'm not mistaken it's the lightest color which we reviewed on this channel. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It really helps out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at another color combination for the New Balance 9060. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in the regular box in this dark gray colorway, which will have this NB logo in this silver color here on top. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a very light pair of shoes, and I'm referring to the color. So this one will be the New Balance 9060 in this gray colorway. So if you are regular to the channel, you've probably seen that I've been doing a lot of reviews for this New Balance 9060 in the last month or so. Most definitely I find that this one is one of my favorite releases in the last couple of years, which will bring quite good materials and a very good level of comfort. So the latest one, at least to be reviewed on this channel, will be this brand new colorway, which according to the box it's called Grey. And I actually have a few more dropping in the next couple of weeks. So the latest one will be this one guys, which will have roughly your normal materials for this range, which for sure for the retail price of £160 I find that they are actually quite good. And we shouldn't forget about this very comfortable Absorb midsole, which for sure combined with this very nice and soft materials for this upper will make this pair of shoes quite a comfortable one. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have roughly the same materials which we've been getting in the last couple of years, which will be some mesh, which will be combined with some suede and no-buck materials. So this one will be slightly a bit different than other releases reviewed by me in the last couple of weeks. As you can see on the medial side, we're gonna have a totally different mesh, at least comparing with the one used at the top of the tobo section and also on the lateral side. Nevertheless, this is something which every now and then we are getting in few releases. So on top of these two types of mesh materials, we're also gonna have this suede in the different types of gray color, which for sure will also give it some construction to this overall shoe. And besides these suede materials, we're also gonna have some no-buck material as well, which will be present here on top of the tobo section and also on the lateral sides, which will be in this slightly darker gray. And we're also gonna have it present on each side of the heel section and also just above it, where you're gonna have this NB embroidered in this black color. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these off-white flat laces. And underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have a very well padded tongue, which will sit on top of your foot quite good. And as you can see, this one at the top will have this synthetic leather in this dark gray colorway, which will also keep in place this dark red tab with the NB 9060 on top, which for sure is looking quite nice. Continuing now in the midfoot, on the lateral side we're gonna have this N letter, which will be a reflective one. So this one, at least for me, it's not one of my favorite parts for the shoe. For sure I prefer the other N letter, which will be on the medial side, and that one will be a stitched one. But nevertheless, both of them are looking quite good. So going now inside of the shoe guys, for this one we're gonna have this gray lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. And as usual at the bottom we're gonna have a foam insole, which this time will come in this dark gray colorway. And as usual, at the heel section we're gonna have this New Balance running lettering besides this NB logo as well. So going now towards the midsole, guys, you can see that covering the whole heel section we're gonna have this heel counter support, which will be a translucent one. As you can see, this one will also have a very interesting design inside of it, which for sure looks quite nice. So now we can actually go to this very interesting looking Absorb midsole, which will come in 3 colors. So we're gonna have some white, some cream, and also some olive as well. So this one, in my opinion, is one of the best midsoles coming from New Balance, at least for a pair of running and lifestyle shoes, which for sure, as you can see, having this staggered design will give a very good stability. So now, guys, we can finish with this black rubber outsole, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. So this one will include this diamond design, which will come in this red color, which will be present at the front and also at the heel. As you can see, we're also gonna have a lot of this Absorb midsole also exposed in a lot of places, alongside this New Balance here in the midfoot. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny feet, for this range I'm always going with my true to size, and this one fits me just fine. And I will say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to try at least a half size up, just to make sure that this front part of the shoe, which is actually a bit pointy, is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from New Balance for this 9060 range, which for today we had it in this gray colorway. In my opinion, it's looking quite good, but I would say, at least for me, it's actually a bit dull. But don't get me wrong, this one is still a very good release out there, but I don't actually feel that this one will stand out too much, at least comparing with the other color combinations available on the market, which, if I'm not mistaken, at least on the New Balance website, is gonna be available in just 8 or 10 color combinations. But if you want to have more options, you can just go on StockX, where you're gonna have around 40 color combinations, so for sure you have where to choose from. But rather than that, I would say that besides the actual colorway, which at least for me personally feels a bit dull, this one is still one of the best releases coming from New Balance in the last couple of years, where we're gonna receive actually quite good materials and also a very good level of comfort. So at least for me personally, I feel that this one is one of my favorite ranges coming from New Balance. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest color combinations available for this New Balance 9060, which for today we had in this gray colorway. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. And in case you want to see other color combinations available for this 9060 range, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.